PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 17th day of June. James Spann here. Looks like the weather pretty much hot and dry through Friday, but maybe some storms before the weekend is over. Looking out the window with the Skycam network, we'll begin with the Birmingham view, looking east from the Daniel Building downtown. A few fair weather cumulus clouds and a hazy, hot summer afternoon. Pretty much the same scene there coming from Tuscaloosa, looking east from the top of the Tuscaloosa County Courthouse. And yeah, boy, they're having fun down there in the Gulf Coast, basking in the sunshine. That's a view coming from the Phoenix All Suites, the beautiful Alabama Gulf Coast, on a bright, sunny summer afternoon. Look at that, big upper air high centered just northeast of Houston. And that warm ridge all across the deep south, keeping us hot and dry. Storms on the northern flank of that ridge. Peak of temperatures this afternoon, we got 90s. Up into Kansas, 90s across Alabama and the Mid-South. And look at numbers across our state, mostly low 90s. And again, remember the model guidance, that they're trying to spit out these upper 90s. It's not happening because of the soil moisture. As long as it is good and moist, it's just not going to warm up as much as people think. But having said that, now it's awfully humid, so the heat index is up there, but readings mostly in the low 90s. And I think we'll see numbers like that the next couple of days. Radar at mid-afternoon, nothing. That's at 2:29. A little shower near Phoenix City and Columbus, Georgia, but nothing happening here. And I think the radar is going to look just like that tomorrow and on Friday. Rest of today and tonight, got a moderate risk of severe weather around Omaha, where I think they're still playing the College World Series. Better watch out for storms around that venue. And then a slight risk all the way from Laramie, Wyoming to Savannah, Georgia. And you can see that does clip that northeastern corner of Alabama. It includes really Huntsville and Gadsden and points north. But more than likely, the worst of the weather will stay north of the state. Day 2, slight risk from the upper Midwest and the Canadian border all the way down to the middle Atlantic coast. We stay dry. And on day 3, which is Friday, a slight risk from near Tulsa up to Buffalo. That includes Indianapolis, St. Louis, Columbus, Ohio, Lexington, Kentucky. This is the expected rain over the next 5 days, valid through Monday morning at 7 o'clock. Dry as a bone, Dallas, Fort Worth, Shreveport, and Jackson. A little bit here, and I do think we will see storms before the weekend is over Sunday, but Saturday's beginning to look dry, as you'll see. Let's look at modeling. This is the 12Z GFS at 1 o'clock tomorrow. 588 Ridge right on top of us. Hot and dry with low to mid-90s. Same thing tomorrow. Sunny and hot. Highs in the 92 to 95 degree range. Not as hot as guidance. Saturday, the ridge holds. Now, we got the trough in the northeast, but that 588 ridge is still hanging around here. I think we'll mention widely scattered storms late in the day, but it looks like the bulk of the day will be dry. But Sunday, the change begins. You can see the trough developing on the eastern seaboard. The 588 ridge is pushing back off to the west, and a northerly flow developed. Northwesterly flow aloft develops here, and that should open the door for at least scattered showers and storms and maybe an MCS. There's a surface chart, and you can see evidence of that showing up there. And Monday of next week, hottest weather west of the state. Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas. We've got a northerly flow aloft, and again, that would open the door for some thunderstorms. Same thing on Tuesday and Wednesday. 588 ridge off to the west, so hopefully highs next week will be in the upper 80s to near 90, not as hot as this week. Into the forecast, July 3rd, day before Independence Day, midsummer. And that looks like early July, doesn't it? 588 ridge here. Westerlies on the Canadian border. Enough moisture for scattered, mostly afternoon showers and storms. You've heard that before. And no sign of any tropical issues anytime soon. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And, of course, if you are local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.